Okay, we have a video game to play. I would really much rather be playing Tamagotchi Life right now. It is very good and addictive, but given the recent mishaps and not being able to stream, we need to get off of the SSN. Like, fuck. So we're gonna work on at least starting the SSN this time. Yeah, we're back to streaming, and I'm sure I don't know of something I haven't mentioned that's going to screw up our schedule soon. We'll find out, but we'll get there when we get there. 8 hours, 2 badges, great. So we left the underground path. We got a bicycle. We left the underground path. We spent a lot of money on repels. And we saved the game in the kitchen. So, 2020, 2020, 2021, let's fight some chefs. I saw an odd berry in the trash. Oh, they have berries. Yeah, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. What accent am I trying to do? Oh well, I found a great ball. Do you want to battle? Ahem, indeed, I am the chef. The main course is prime beef steak, but I have enough fillets to beef. Okay. I only get to peel onions. Did you hear about the Snorlax? It's a glutton. Another Pokemon. He eats and sleeps the way Snorlax does. Hum hum doo doo doo. I peel spuds every day. Hum doo. I found a berry in the spuds basket. I found a berry in a different basket. What about the onion basket? A chesto berry. All right. Why did I call them baskets? They're very obviously garbage cans. Anyway, hey you, do you want to fight? A global police agent, I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're nothing good. Okay. I love Pokemon, do you? Let's find out. You love them as much as me. Are you level 17? Oh, level 21. Look at you. Well, Hyper Fang. Let's see, do we remember what the name of Raticate was supposed to be? I think it was supposed to be akin to Scrappy. Scrappy! Yes, that's it. Cannot wait to get to Lavender Town. Listen, let me be your friend, okay? Then we can trade Pokemon and do stuff. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. Okay. Last Anne would like to battle. She sent out Pidgey. Go Frappe. Kick its ass. Level 18. So we're just gonna go do Quick Attack. Do I even have a room? I don't think I have a bed. Oh no, I think I'm fucked. Am I getting too... I'm getting too overconfident. You know, I made a post recently talking about my personal issues. I need to move something. I hope it doesn't pick up on the mic. It probably is. I'm sorry about that. I have issues with how Pokemon is recently, and thanks to Taco, internet famous Pokemon random personality Taco, pointed out that the modern games, they don't have this, like, because the story is explained and in your face. You hurt my Pokemon, and I demand you heal them at a Pokemon Center. There's no... you hurt mine. the newer games have like a little less whimsy or something to them. And we're cruising around the world, my children and I. I'm gonna steal your TM31 Brick Break. Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 75. 75. Yeah, you want to move. Learn Brick Break. Breaks any barrier like light, screen, and reflect. Well, that's just an upgrade. Anyway, could you do the SSN in a modern Pokemon? Like, I don't think anything would fit that vibe. You don't know how big the ship is, because everything's really abstract, so it makes you feel like you're lost in this huge thing. A world cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Can I use your bed? Nope. I just don't think they would let this happen. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. I thought these were all trainers. I thought like there were gonna be so many trainers. We already fought you. I wish to be left alone. Yes, I remember you from the last episode. Would you like to battle? You look tired. Would you like to take it? Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Hey, you. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. But, like, even... I really liked Scarlet Violet because there was a lot more alone time in between. But there was nothing like this. There were a lot of empty fields with people standing in them, but there wasn't like a location, really. What a weird franchise with such a weird identity crisis anymore. I'm using a lot of RAM this session. That is curious. Maybe I won't be streaming PC games anytime soon. Jesus. Yeah, another Thunder Shock will be fine. Okay, a quick attack now. I don't need to do a quick attack, I'm faster, he's paralyzed. Another Growlithe. Well... let's try out Brick Break. Huh? See how Brick Break is. Historically, I don't use it a lot. But maybe that changes. Boom. Eh? I got you. Yeah. Well, that's gonna kick some ass on like a normal Pokemon in the future. Level 21. Good, good, good. Focus energy. We're good. My, friends. You should be nice to friends. Oh, so what did he do with my friends? Downstairs? I found a Hyper Potion. We shouldn't go downstairs. We should go upstairs to the deck. Right? Oh, I do want to heal a little. Pikachu got, like, you know, like, fucking... So... I forget... Because I know you travel from left to right and then up when you get to the, captain's quarters. Oh, is this the captain's quarters then? Maybe that's the captain's quarters. A captain is a sword master. He's awesome at using cut. They even say he teaches cut to Pokemon. Yeah. I feel ill. I get seasick, so I stepped out to get some air. Hey, are you seasick? No. What's up, K-Man? I am trying to do this as quickly as possible so I can get back to personally playing, Tamagotchi Life, because it's a really good game, actually. So, we're doing our best and getting back into the swing of things before, work makes me take another week off stream. No, I won't take a week off stream, but the streams will be, prohibitively early. Like 6 hours earlier. But that'll happen when we get there. But yeah, I was just reminiscing on how the SSN feels like this huge ship, and because of the way the old games display the world, its size is basically unknown. You're just this solo kid that came on and kind of in your head writing your own story on what's going on here. And the new games just don't have any of that. I was thinking about this because when Champions came, my paw said there are 100 kind of Pokemon. I think there's more. When Champions came out the other day, I bounced off of it hard. Scrubbing decks is hard work. Hey matey, let's do a little jig. This guy's nice. I bounced off of it hard because it's not for me. Like, it's nice that there's this unified... Champions is like, it's literally just battles. Yeah, it's an official battle sim, but like, I really want a Pokemon Stadium 3, because Pokemon Stadium 3 is sort of a battle sim, but they've got like, there's some mini games over to the side. There's the Gym Leader Castle, which is tough, a tough as nails reinterpretation in a castle, like it has this presentation, and you can still, in your mind, then like write your own story. You're fighting these like real characters, and you're bringing in your team from the other game to do it. And ever since like Dexit happened, and my living Dex is just up in the air, because what I used to do is I used to beat the game, and then I'd restart the game, but I'd go into my Pokemon bank and load up a team of old classics or Pokemon that I gained at the end of the game that at level 5 and really honestly couldn't use in the first playthrough, and I'd make a new team. How many kinds of Pokemon do you think there are in the big world? A lot, man. There's a lot. Party's over, the ship will be departing soon. And just, I don't know, it feels empty nowadays. That might be the way to the captain. Oh god, I forget. If this hallway goes up, that's captain. That's captain. That's last. That's last. We go down. We go downstairs first. I don't know. I'm unhappy with Pokemon. I want a Stadium 3 and a new DS type game. I didn't actually mind Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Strength? No, it's just a super booster. Yeah, just want Stadium 3 and a new DS style game. I didn't mind Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I know a lot of people hated it, but I don't care. I kind of liked it a little bit. I still would like something strictly grid-based, though. I didn't like how it used the control stick. I have strong opinions, and I don't know if I like this franchise anymore, but whatever. It's everything I liked about it, I discovered, isn't in any games anymore. I said on Blue Sky the other day, I used to... I would, like, write my own cringe-ass story in my head, and I'd be walking around with my water starter and probably an electric Pokemon, and I'd be like, fucking, here's my badass fucking main character with a thunderstorm around him, walking around the corner and stuff. And the Team Rocket's all like, oh shit, it's that kid, fuck, and explosions and whatever. You know, nothing that is actually happening, and it's all a stupid power trip because these games are easy. But now it's just the main character gives that blank stare. That's the only expression that they have. That dull surprise, as the Mystery Science Theater EHR meme is. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping Wind and Waves are pretty good, but like, I don't know if they're gonna have what they'll probably be good games, like Scarlet and Violet were. But I don't know if they're gonna be the game I want. 65 and 100. 50 and 100. Also may leave them, it's just an upgrade. Upgrade. Alright. You know what they say about sailors and battling? No, this is Gen 1. Nobody knew. Alright, Leonard, show me what you got. Eh. Yay. Yeah, I don't know what it is for me, but ever since like Sumo Pokemon just hasn't been right for me. For me, Sumo annoyed me. I think that there's a I think there's a lot of things that nobody like notices what they like about Pokemon. Like people think that we know. We like to think that we know why we like Pokemon, and we don't. It took me forever to like discover that what I like about Pokemon is the overworld. What really hit that home for me was actually the Gen 3 remakes, because I have memories of replaying Ruby and Sapphire, and just for the thrill of seeing a game function like that, I would see how far I could walk without entering a door. And I would get so far from one end of the map to the other, and that doesn't matter anymore. That's not it. In the remake, it was like, hey, remember that big open ocean? That even though you couldn't see the sky, you knew just that there was this bright blue sky above this endless sea. No! Door sound effect, black screen. It's just, now I'm just in like sector 2 of the ocean. I'm not in the ocean. And I hated them. Hated it. That's when it started. Like X and Y I didn't notice. No, that was it. Another thing, I really love replaying Pokemon games. I never want to play X and Y again because that stupid Luminos City is horrible to navigate. So I only played through once. Then the Gen 3 remakes came out and they just made me hate them. Then Sun and Moon came out and way too story focused, way too much dull surprise. Then we had Ultra Sumo or whatever they were, and that was just the same game again. Like that was they did 2 different versions, and there was this big old Rainbow Rocket advertised thing that didn't happen until a post game, and replaying those made me realize, wow, I thought I enjoyed Sumo, but they are a slog replaying them. This is boring, it sucks, there's so much story that I liked it better when there was light story. So then I was like, you know what? They got one more chance. And I bought Sword, and I just didn't fall in love with it. I said, alright, I'm done. And then they came out with the first Legends game, and people loved it. And apparently it's focused on capturing, something I don't care about at all. But I admire them for trying new things, and that let me buy Scarlet and Violet. Hooray! Kind of enjoyed those. But also they were too long! And then now we have, also, you know, the performance issues. Ooh, even I felt that. I put like the Switch down to like 720p rendering. I think sometimes I put it down to 480p rendering just so the game would function better. And then I was like, well, they clearly can't program to save their life. So, I guess I'm going to play real cautious now. So now they just came out with ZA, which was another kind of more offshooty, I guess it plays like a Xenoblade almost, and that kind of interests me. But then I realized, why should I pay $70 for the Switch 2 version of a Pokemon game so it can run good, when I can just replay Xenoblade again? I love doing that. Yeah, it was kind of shocking how poorly the Switch ran. I don't know why. Especially if you, again, if you compare any of the Pokemon to Xenoblade, it's like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? All the Xenoblade games run on the Switch. What are you doing? The original Xenoblade was made for the Wii and ran decent. Like, what are you doing? So, like, Wind and Waves, the trailer, that game looks pretty impressive. Is it gonna run like shit again? Like, okay, they got ZNA to run well, but that was a Switch game that you put on the Switch 2. Now that you're making a game for the Switch 2, are you guys gonna do the thing that all the developers on the other consoles do? Again? Please don't do that. I don't want you to do that. I want to have a good game. So I'm cautiously optimistic, but no, I want to be optimistic. I'm afraid. I'm not buying it on release because it's probably going to be $70, and I refuse to pay $70 for a game. Hence, still no Donkey Kong stream on the Rad at Video Games channel, but we'll get there eventually. It'll go on sale. Maybe. People like to say Nintendo games don't go on sale. They do! Just not when it's one of 2 games for the system, right? What do we got on Switch 2? What's the Switch 2 game? Mario Kart 8, Kirby Air Riders, Donkey Kong. I think that's it. And now that Tamagotchi Life is out, I don't think there's anything on the horizon. Ah, Raiders, yeah. And all we know about Raiders is the first trailer. So I want to say by the end of this month we're getting a Nintendo Direct for the new fiscal year. And what I want to see from that Direct, I think I have a post about it. This one's a shot in the dark, but it would be really neat to see Smash Ultimate Switch 2 Edition rollback. Am I asking for too much? Maybe. But, you know, whatever. It's fun to dream. along with Xenoblade upgrade packs, more details on stuff like Raiders, and they'll probably be like, hey, remember guys, coming out next week is the new Rhythm Heaven, so buy that, and here's this year's Zelda. I can't believe Quick Attack did that little damage. Because every year, I remember when the Switch came out and they're like, rumors are Nintendo's gonna put out a Zelda game every year, and sure as hell they've done it. It's been like a decade of a yearly Zelda game. Be it a Warriors remake, a Warriors sequel, another Warriors sequel. They keep making more Zelda. So, as far as I know, there's not a Zelda on the horizon, so there's about to be. Is it gonna be like the next big thing? Probably not, but there were those rumors about the Ocarina of Time remake, but then those were immediately followed up by rumors of, oh, Nintendo's making out fake rumors to figure out who the leakers are. And hey Nintendo, here's a little tip. Here's a little tip, okay? You need to like just make the rumors slightly different. So like, hey guy, hey you Bob, we're gonna remake Ocarina of Time and add a story campaign that links it to the time split, and then only tell Bob that and tell nobody else, and if that gets out then you know, whatever. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. Yeah! Wow, man. I hope the remake isn't fake. I kind of hope so too, because I was looking forward to that. Because I haven't played, I've only played the 3DS version, and I have played the original. And it like, look, I know it holds up. Yeah, sorry about that follow-up, but yep, apparently it came out that they were releasing fake rumors to seek people out, so all those rumors we heard like a week or so ago, don't count on it. But maybe, maybe, who knows? It's just, it would be neat to have, just, you know, take the 3DS course and up them. Do that. That'd be cool. Let's get into our 3DS port era. God, watch them like skip. It'll be like, hey, coming next to Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. They skip the Wii and go straight to the 3DS. What if they go to the 3DS and then they release a 3DS controller that the Switch 2 can game share the screen to and give you the glasses 3D again, but it's like a $70 controller because it's just a Wii U gamepad in 3DS shape? They could. I wasn't paying attention, let's not. I would like, however, if they do keep following this trend of, hey, Nintendo Switch Online, we're gonna do the next, you know, they're running out of system. That would get me to Switch 2. Yeah. Let's say, because we have a NES controller, which can only charge on an original Nintendo Switch and can no longer charge on the Switch 2, which is funny. The Super NES controller, an N64 controller, and a GameCube controller. Are they gonna do the Wiimote? If they do the Wiimote, will it have a wireless nunchuck? Or will it just use the other Joy-Con? Also, will it have like a capture button? Like, I am really interested in a modern Wiimote, because the modern Wiimote would not use the IR camera. It wouldn't use the sensor bar. It would be complete gyro, like a thing. It would probably have like a dedicated reset button or something. I don't know. I'm kind of like hyper interested in what a modern Wiimote remake would be. We'll see, I suppose. It sucks. Wait. No. Yeah, we're just gonna wing it. So, anything can happen, and it's Nintendo, so I'm really excited for the next Direct, which might be this Thursday. No, this is Thursday. Might be next Thursday? That's my guess. I always guess Thursday. Might be next Tuesday. At like, you know, godfuck early in the morning. As they've been recently. I'm excited. Because it's that time of year where we don't know what they've got planning. And those are always some of the funnest times. Because I think they can really surprise us. And it would be really nice to get... I don't want a sequel to Smash Ultimate. I just want Smash Ultimate again. And it would be really fun to have Smash Ultimate be in 4K. I think that game would look absolutely gorgeous in 4K. And I feel like that's the best way to, like, really just tamp down that problem of what would the next Smash game be like and who would direct it if you just kind of re-release Smash Ultimate Switch 2 Edition. Because then you can just be like, well, there doesn't need to be another one for like 8 years. You just really kick that can down the road if you choose to Switch 2 Edition Ultimate. So, we'll see. You know, if you just want to give it a patch, but I would like a Switch 2 Edition because I would imagine that a Switch 2 Edition upgrade pack would bring in rollback netcode. Switch 2 Edition with like 5 more people, maybe 5 more after that. That might be a little much, but maybe a couple extra. There'd probably be some, like, it would be nice, but also, like, ending on Sora is like, do we really post-credit Sora for Meowscada? We gonna do this? It's Sora! The final... Oh, nobody thought it would ever happen. Here's the Switch 2 Edition. It's got Meowscada and... Chibi Robo. I don't fucking... I think I would accept, instead of, like, actually adding new characters, I would accept new Echoes. I think that would be pretty cool. Like a Shadow the Hedgehog and a... Oh, I just thought. I just had Big Think. Master Chief and Goku. Yeah. Shadow, and more realistically, I just thought of a good one. I had just thought of a good one. Crap. Right. There's a really good Echo. There's a really good Echo. Brain. Work. Oh, boo. Anyway, there's one out there. I lost it. They're gone. Never to return. But it would be nice. Because Echoes are just... that'll be a nice little bonus. I don't think it would cost them too much money to develop because... we all know making fighting game characters is, like, hard, and especially with such a big roster, I imagine that the cost of making one character only balloons. So... We're gonna swap you out. Dobio, go! Oh. Yeah. I can't believe the captain gets seasick. Isn't that stupid? Alright. Wait, no. You know what, Dobio? Do it. Bonjour! Rad! Imagine seeing you here, Rad. You really invited? How's your Pokedex coming? I already caught like 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Is he really that much of an asshole yet? I don't think he is. Who was the Echo I thought? Oh, that's gonna be killing me for a while. Level 19 Pidgeotto, so I come out the gate higher level than him. That's cool. Yeah. Let's see how this works. Yeah? Ooh, you... Don't often use defense moves. This is interesting to me. Oh! I was expecting him to use a potion! Usually high profile characters. No. This is probably the last time these two would ever get to fight each other. Oh! I was hoping that the defense, the withdrawals would have saved that, and we could have had some like wild white flinch. I was hoping my speed would be faster, but I guess I'm wrong. Anyway, revenge. Who was I trying to think of earlier? Damn! Like, Shadow's a neat Echo, but he's an out of franchise. He's a guest character Echo. Let's go nuts with it. Shadow, Riku, yeah, Kadabra versus Kadabra. Oh, what's that? You use confusion? Thief. Hahaha. There you go, cheat. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Damn right. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. There's the asshole we know and love. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. That's all the rivals need to be. They don't need to be like a cutscene. Hey, what's up? I'm give you back rub. Ooh, I feel hideous. I'm seasick. You rubbed the back. You rubbed his back unconsensually. Whew, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. Take this hidden machine, and then you can teach cut to your Pokemon. Using cut, you can chop small trees. Try with the trees in Vermilion City. So there we go! We did it in one episode, the SSN from top to bottom. Bye! Bye, everyone. Let's see it off. So long. Goodbye. Have a nice trip. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't turn into a parody of a famous shit movie I forgot the name of. Bye. We'll never get to Mew Truck. Anyway, we'll save there. I will probably do something off stream with that. It is killing me that I instantaneously forgot what Echo character I was thinking of because I think it was a really strong one. And I'm so mad that I can't think of it. Oh, it would have been such a good Echo character. That's all I know. I was gonna say it. It was gonna be a really fun idea. But let me look at the roster. Let me bring this up on my let me bring this up on the cellophone telephone. The Smash Brothers Ultimate roster. Yeah. It's just gone. It's just gone. No. 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 Not you. Not you. It's not again y'all. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yep. Well, it's gone. If I remember it one day, I'll like start the stream with it or whatever, and you'll see it in a VOD. Anyway, thanks for showing up. Tomorrow, maybe. I might cancel tomorrow's stream. Or I might not. We'll see what happens. If it is tomorrow, I still want to push Xenoblade off, because if there is a Nintendo Direct, it's probably going to be next week or the week after. And we've only played one session of Mario Wonder. Oh my god. So it'll be Mario Wonder, Pokemon, Dragon Quest. So that'll be the stream tomorrow. If it happens, I don't know. We'll find out. See you next time. Thanks for showing up. Have a good night.